If I only had $1,000 to invest, what would I invest in right now? This is a question that I get asked a lot. And last year I had a video where I did this exact same thing. I asked the question, if I only had $1,000 to invest, what would I do right now? And I went through the entire scenario of exactly what I would do. Real quick, let's look at the results of that video and how that investment would have turned out a little over a year later. My plan in that video called for me taking my $1,000 and using it to farm out, potentially, hopefully, the Arbitrum airdrop, which at the time I didn't know for sure if the airdrop was coming or what would happen. But I decided, you know what? I think the best way to use this $1,000 is to take it and try to go after farming this Arbitrum airdrop. And spoiler alert, we did end up having an Arbitrum airdrop and it ended up being extremely lucrative. And the results today would be that following those exact steps in that video, my $1,000 today would be worth a little over $8,000. And that's not even me adding up everything. That's just like how much I would have made from the airdrop alone. There was a lot of other things that I did in there that would have potentially made it worth even more. The point being that that plan, that strategy ended up being insanely lucrative. However, a lot has changed in the market since that video came out. And this video is me answering the question of what I would do with $1,000 if I had it today in the current state of the market, how I'd invest it, what I would do with it to maximize my earning potential. So today, right now, if I had $1,000, the first thing I would do is I would split that $1,000. And of course, my main goal with this $1,000 is yet again to farm some airdrops. It's just a tried and true way to multiply your capital, and it's at a much lower risk threshold than just investing in the markets, especially if you don't know what you're doing as a new investor. So for me, like when I have friends and family are like, what should I do? How should I get started? I always say, you should get started airdrop farming because it's a great way to learn in the space. It's, again, very low risk in most instances unless you do something stupid. And you can make a ridiculous amount of money doing this airdrop farming. Over 2023 alone, I was able to make around $24,000, and I wasn't even like dedicating that much time to it. And I expect 2024 to be a lot bigger in terms of airdrops because there's been so many projects waiting on the sidelines who've been waiting for more favorable market conditions to actually launch a token. And now that favorable market conditions are kind of here, there's been a lot of really successful airdrops. I expect 2024 for us to see a lot more airdrops than we did, say, in 2023. And last time I was just going after the Arbitrum airdrop, but the strategy I'm about to go through for this video could potentially get me 14 plus different airdrops minimum, but potentially way more beyond that because of a couple of the different things that I'm doing in this video. As always, none of this was investment advice. None of this was me telling you to go do these things. I'm like a Pinterest board. I'm a great place to get some cool, interesting ideas, but you gotta act like an adult. You gotta take responsibility for your actions. You gotta go do your own research. Don't just blindly copy me. Make sure you know what you're doing. Be competent, because if you don't, I can promise you, you're gonna lose money. If you're just copying me, even if it's a great idea, you're gonna figure out a way to lose money if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you put in the work if you wanna get good results. If this video is helpful, make sure to hit that like button. If you have anything to add or maybe some other airdrops that you think I should be going after, let me know in the comments below. And if you wanna see more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to be notified each time I release a video.